What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to today's war recap video. As you can see on the screen, Red Elite pulling out the victory against CWL Champions Dark Looters. We really put it to them this war. Red Elite really coordinating so well together. Massive props to all of the co-leaders for really helping us through this. We really put out some great attacks, 91% destruction. Now the Dark Looters, they were ultimately having a bit of fun here. I mean, they had anti-3-star bases throughout their Town Hall 11s, which enabled our Town Hall 10s to get them 2-stars so that our 11s could dip, get the Town Hall 10s, and even try some Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11 triples. Now, the Dark Looters did have some amazing attacks. Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10, 3-star action, and even a Town Hall 11 versus a Town Hall 11 3-star attack as well. We're going to go down a bunch of the attacks from Red Elite, from the Town Hall 10 versus 11 down through the dip attacks and then onto some Town Hall 9, so make sure to stick around for each and every one of them attacks, kicking this off with none other than the beast himself, Bilbo Dragons against Itsu. So, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Please make sure to subscribe for each and every one of my Clash of Clans videos, and make sure to hit that like button if you enjoy this one. Red Elite pulling out the victory. Bilbo Dragons here starting out with a brilliant Town Hall 10 versus 11 2-star attack. As we were mentioning before, the Dark Looters had their Town Halls on the outside, really running them anti-3-star bases, counting on the fact that they could take all of our 10s and 9s and then go for some 11 triples as well, which they did pull one of them out of the bag. Bilbo Dragons here circling the base with archers and minions, just making sure to pick up any percentage, and we did live stream the end of this war. He was there in the chat explaining this attack. So at first he was trying to snipe off the Town Hall here with the baby dragons so that he could focus the rest of his fire around the rest of the base. But as you can see, so much damage there with the Tesla, the archer tower. He would have to use so many baby dragons to get that down, so he decides to come in with the queen. Check that out, healers in the CC as well, guys. That is a big tip for you Town Hall 10 players. Now that the healers are at level 5, you can feature some more healers into your queen charge or queen walk attacks. As you can see, Town Hall goes down straight away, and we can start focusing purely on the percent. So Itsu did in fact attack Bilbo Dragons as well, and a nice little fun fact, they got the exact same percent. Obviously different base layouts. Bilbo Dragons with his Town Hall right in the middle, the queen at the top there taking out each of the heroes from Itsu's base, and then we're just going to circle the rest of the base to maximize percent. We're already a quarter of the way through the base, 27% now as the queen continues the queen charge. Really, we're going to circle the rest of the base with baby dragons, really being a bit sparingly at the moment because we are going to activate that eagle artillery. There it is. So now we can start putting in the troops a little bit heavier because it's already being activated. We don't have to worry about that. It's right in the center, so we're definitely not taking it out. Baby Dragon taking out the Tesla at the bottom, and you can see this area with the air defense as well. That's clearly where he wants to avoid with the Baby Dragons. So that is where the jump spell comes in. That's where the Valkyries run forward to get that area down. There's obviously the advantage there that the air defense cannot shoot the Valkyries, but also the Baby Dragons will have a much better shot over the other areas of the base. Notice how he just spreads them out just so they use that enraged bonus in order to maximize on percent, and we're already getting up towards 70%. Very unfortunate over here on the left hand side that the queen is targeted by that Inferno Tower, so the healers cannot do their job properly. She goes down and we finish up on 72%, so a fantastic job there from Bilbo Dragons. Let's move down to number 8 and feature Toki with this dip attack. Now the Town Hall 10s versus 11s, pretty much a lot of our attacks were that similar Queen walk to get the Town Hall because it was right at the side, and then Valkyries, baby dragons around the base. I have featured a strategy guide on how to do that, just to teach you guys it, because if you do see any Town Hall 11s with them anti 3-star bases, then it's a strategy you can really use to maximize percent. But getting onto this dip attack, you can see miners rushing in from the very west of the base, going to sweep down this left hand side, whilst the Queen clears out the north, and then is going to join the bowlers here behind the Golem and the King, moving forward with them jump spells. Lava Hound in the CC, so we don't really have to worry about that. But notice the back end jump spell as well. If you're using the bowlers, a lot of bowler and witch style dip attacks, you really need that back end jump spell to get to the Inferno Towers. Very nice use of the Grand Warden ability. Saved it right until we got to the core of the base. All of the damage starting with the multi-infernos there as well. And before you know it, they go down. It means that the miners sweeping across the left-hand side here do not have to worry about them Inferno Towers. That is the big bugbear of the miners. And as you can see, we still have King, Queen ability, defenses falling left, right, and center. Only a Tesla and a couple of mortars left. And then this base is most certainly history. So as we fast forward through the cleanup phase of this attack, you will see it's another beautiful 3-star attack. We did clear all of their Town Hall 9s. The Town Hall 10s, like I said, our 11s were able to dip down, take them 3 stars, purely because the Town Hall 10s were able to do such an amazing job and take out each and every one of the 11s. We will feature one of my dip attacks a little bit later as well, using the mass miner strategy. So there you have a good mixture there of bowlers and miners. Maybe try and check that out, guys. It's definitely a great strategy. But let's move down to the next one, where we have Mindfreak here attacking with the bowlers and witches, and I feel this is a beautiful example of it. So really, you want to use the Infernos in a line. You don't want to hit them side on. You can see if we attacked from the Town Hall side or this side, which has the Archer Towers and all the Wizard Towers, we'd hit both of the Inferno Towers at the same time. Whereas if we attack from the northeast or the southwest, we can attack them one at a time and use the Grand Warden's ability, the free spells, whatever it might be, in order to help us. Very nice use of the baby dragons. Often you'll see people using bowlers and witches to walk around either side, but Mindfreak here using the baby dragons to set that funnel so he can really focus the rest of his troops right through the middle of the base there. You'll see the Dark Elixir storage at the top might cause a little bit of an issue, so he sends a couple of more bowlers just to get that down. I mean, 2 bowlers going down, it's definitely worth it if it means that funnel is created. Once that goes down, you'll see we're not putting the jump spell in quite yet because we're wasting time on the jump spell. Although it has the entire minute, you don't want to waste it for no reason. So once it comes in, we then have the Golem and the CC coming forward along with the heroes. There comes all the bowlers. Queen and the Grand Warden slightly off to the back, and they tend to migrate towards the back end of this kill squad anyway, just because of their range, which really helps out. So as they come forward, these massive compartments with the Inferno Towers, clearly there is giant bombs in there, so you really need a plan for that. Coming through the first one, Mindfreak uses the Grand Warden's ability to protect all of them bowlers. Rage spells really help them coming forward, and towards the second one, where that Inferno Tower is, use the free spell. It just comes back into play though, the Inferno Tower. Not going to matter though, because of that rage spell, they all push forward. The King comes down to this area where the Wizard Towers are and takes all of that out. And just check out the destruction of this base. I mean, we have bowlers on the right, baby dragons down to the south, witches, Grand Warden up at the north, Queen over here as she does, banging against the wall. Just wanted to give that witch a little bit of support, but we still have that ability as well. So this base is most certainly wrecked, guys. That is another very successful dip attack. I mean, you'd think these are automatic 3 stars, but they're not. I failed one of the dip attacks. I did get, I think it was about 85%, and another one of our clanmates made sure to clean that up. Moving down the next attack here, non-stop action really. We have the dip attack from Golden Arm hitting this base, and I wanted to show this just because it's so unorthodox. Check out all of the Inferno Towers and the air defense pushed down to the south of the base, going to take advantage of that with a bunch of haste spells. They are there, ready for this mass group of balloons. doesn't even need a brilliant spread on them because they're going to be pushed so quickly forward to that area, right onto the Inferno Towers, takes down all of the air defense as well. Very nice use of the heal spell as soon as they get through that Inferno Tower, and where the Queen is just helping to use that ability to protect the balloons so that she locks onto the lava pups, and they indeed take her out. Notice though how he saves onto them haste spells, because on the back end of the base we have all of these wizard towers, and because the balloons will clump together, because we didn't want that big spread, we wanted to focus them onto the Inferno Tower, onto the air defense. We then have the haste spells to hit them wizard towers. Haven't even used the heroes yet, guys. The back end defenses, you might think, oh, the balloons are going down, but no, Golden Arm has his heroes saved for them back end defenses. King then comes in, Grand Warden running across there, really didn't quite get it, flying over and missed getting over to the King, but it doesn't matter. We have the baby dragons waiting until the Queen was able to come in and focus straight onto them archer towers. As she does, uses their abilities, and there is still more than enough, cleaning up this base, getting round, taking out them remaining defenses, swags 3 minions in a poison spell. Hey, better than nothing, and that was another very successful 3-star attack. Let's now move on to my attack against Peter Pan. This is the mass miner attack. Now, you guys might have seen this in the CWL final. Very successful attack as well. I have the Queen on one side, making a bit of a funnel here first. Then we're going to use the King on the other side to create the funnel at the bottom. And really, I want to focus straight in towards an Inferno Tower. Now, with the previous attack, I think we had 98% 2-star on this. I know there's a Lava Hound in the CC, that's not going to do any damage to the miners. I know there's a giant bomb in this area, so I pre-heal it, ready for that Inferno Tower. Poison spell goes down because I want that balloon down pretty quickly, and really I've just maximized on heal spells here to help the miners through the base, but I have such a good spread that there's not going to be any point. You can see giant bomb going off at the bottom there, but there's not going to be any point throughout this base where the giant bombs or splash damage do massive amounts of damage onto my miners. As they move forward then, you can see moving towards the splash damage of the wizard tower, lots of miners at the bottom into that heal spell, coming up towards the Inferno Tower as well. Only the wizard tower on the back end that could do any sort of damage, but we have such a spread of miners. I mean, check them all out at the bottom, with the Lava Hound just coming along for the, well, for the fun of it really. He's not going to do any damage to my King, to my miners. Such a good spread. All the defenses are down. We don't have to worry about cleanup because the miners, they're going to finish all of this off. So a brilliant use of the miners. I mean, it's such a strong strategy, guys. You saw a little bit earlier there how you could mix it in with the bowlers. I just blasted miners all at it, and it worked very nicely. Let's finish up with a couple of our Town Hall 9 attacks, because they definitely really set the bar here. Taking out the 9s, a couple of our 10s helping them out as well, but taking them out really set the place for this war to be Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 11s. And since our Town Hall 10s could take out them Town Hall 11s, we obviously had a lot of dip attacks there where we could take out each and every one of their Town Hall 10s. So witches at Town Hall 9, if you've missed it, I'll link one of my recent witch videos up in the top right. They are just amazing at Town Hall 9, bringing a set of witches around each side of the base here as well. Didn't bring healers on this one because the air defense are right out to the side of the base. That would be very much affecting the attack, but the main bulk of your army wants to come through the middle, so them jump spells provide access into the base, where the bowlers, a golem as well, right out in front protecting with them heroes, can get in and take out the main defenses, whilst the witches just continue around the side, continue to allow your main army to focus right through the middle of that base, almost just beeline from one side of the base to the other. Poison spells, heal spells, everything going down in the middle there. The enemy CC has been popped and down. The only issue there is we have a nice little sneaky Tesla farm down by the Town Hall. Nice little epic wizard there helping out though, but check out the 2 balloons that we are still holding on to. Now, when I was watching this live, it was one of the first attacks of the war. I thought he was going to use them onto this wizard tower. However, very smartly puts it onto the archer tower, because that would take down the balloons much quicker if he placed them onto the wizard tower than the wizard tower could onto the balloons. Unfortunately, there was an air bomb there, and that is enough to just provide enough damage onto the balloons that they do not get that wizard tower down so close. But it's not going to matter. We have troops moving around the base all over the place. Bowlers, witches, wizard, queen still with the ability, and the witch over here onto the wall taking after the queen. But it provides a nice distraction for the archer tower at the top there. And again, a very nice 3-star attack here from our Town Hall 9s, really taking it and producing some fantastic attacks here, stepping up our game to really give it what we had against the Dark Looters. Like I said, you know, not going to try and pretend that this was any kind of serious war for them. They've just came out of such a hard season of the CWL, really focused each and every one of their wars, coming out on top for a second season. Massive respect for them. But getting into this final attack here by Mr. Flip, one of our co-leaders, you know, he just takes out this base beautifully. So he focuses onto the top here, uses the bowlers coming forward, and check out that jump spell, providing so much you know, potential through the base. We have an air defense at the top going down. Jump spell allows his troops to get that little bit further, take out these defenses into the middle so that he can control the pathing of his balloons once he moves onto the lava hound portion. And check this out as well, guys. I mean, all of the defenses in this area are in range of that air defense. So once you pin a lava hound onto that air defense, then you know, the balloons are going to be protected. The lava hounds now coming in. Balloons here completely invisible to these defenses, just moving forward. Nice use of the haste spells as well to just speed things up a little bit. Now, unfortunately, the air defense over here actually went down, which means that the balloons will be a little bit exposed. But once the final air defense goes down, that means that the lava hounds could protect them. Now, the lava hounds do actually go down, but because the balloons have done such a nice job getting in here, we've taken out all of the defenses at the top. We know exactly where the balloons are going to go. They're going to move in that clockwise fashion around the base, and we can really utilize the spells well. Queen, though, absolutely coming in clutch and taking out them wizard towers at the top. Very helpful because we had a big group of balloons moving forward, and that's obviously where the big damage is for balloons. In terms of that wizard tower on the back end, you really need either a heal spell to help your balloons through it, a haste spell to get them onto it, or a balloon or two to distract the wizard towers onto the back end. But nevertheless, he brings in a couple of cleanup troops as well to help in this final attack of the video. Just wanted to bring you some of our attacks from Red Elite against Dark Looters again. Such a brilliant war. We all really enjoyed this one, and I hope you enjoyed watching it too. That will wrap it up for this one. I've been your host, Judo Sloth. Make sure to subscribe for more Clash of Clans, and until next time, peace out, guys. Stay tuned for more Clash of Clans.